I'm Stacy with Trendsetter Electronics, and I have with me Buck Holden with Holden Technologies. How you doing, Buck?
Good. How are you, Stacy?
Doing good. So we are going to talk a little bit about Minicon today, but I wanted you to tell us a little bit about Holden Technologies first.
Sure. Holden Technologies is a manufacturer's rep company. Been in business for 18 years now, and we focus primarily on high reliability interconnect.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about Minicon as well.
Minicon's a great company. They're in Irvine, California. Everything they build is done right there in Irvine. All their sources are local. Been in business about 30 years, and they have a very veteran team up there that does a great job.
So what sets Minicon apart from their competitors?
Yeah, Minicon does a lot of things well, but what really makes them different than their competitors these days is probably three things: quality, innovation, and customization. The quality is second to none. Everything's 100% tested there at the factory. The company's run by an engineer, and you really see that translate into all the product that they build. As far as innovation, Minicon is constantly coming up with refinements to the Micro D to make it better and to survive in harsh environments. In the past few years, we've upgraded our contact materials, we've upgraded our shells to better hold the epoxy, and we've even done work with the epoxies themselves to survive higher and higher temperatures and more shock and vibration. Lastly, customization. I can't tell you how many times I've sat in front of a customer where they said, it's great that you can fit 15 pins into this amount of space, but I need 30 pins in that amount of space, and I need 2 power contacts, and I need it to be right angle, and I need this and that. And when we look at it all on paper, to me it looks impossible, and I'll take it up to Bill Charette and the Minicon engineering team, and I'm just always amazed at what they can come back with. 9 times out of 10 they come back with a wonderful solution, customer's happy, and it even gets better from there. They will quote a reasonable lead time, a reasonable price, and they'll actually make that lead time, unlike many of our competitors. And best of all, I think they do it almost entirely without NRA.
Wow. So what are Minicon's core products?
Most of the product that Minicon builds is based around the classic Micro D, the mil-spec 83513. Made a lot of refinements to it over the years, but that is still the most popular. They also build custom harnesses, so they take a classic Micro D and wire up multiple ones, and you can do all that without any kind of splicing. They also get into strip connectors, which is a version of a Micro D without a shell, also high temp and high reliability. And we even get down into the nano sizes, so this is like a Micro D, but 1/5 the size.
Wow.
Micro D, we call that the Nano. So it's a pretty wide product offering. However, it all works around this classic micro connector.
Okay. So what type of markets are these used in?
Minicon has 2 primary markets, and that is the oil and gas market, which is primarily downhole tools, and then also the mil-aero market. And that ranges from avionics to aerospace, military vehicle, and even missile.
So a lot of harsh environment markets.
Yes, we see wherever the environments are going to be high shock, high vibration, and high temperature, that's a great fit for Minicon.
So why should a customer choose Minicon over a competitor?
Well, besides the quality and the delivery, we have the best contact system in the business. The Minicon contact system uses what we call a dual cantilever design, and that contact gets 360 degrees of contact through the entire length of the socket, has very low insertion force, and it is the best in the business for high shock and high vibration.
Okay. So let's talk about service. When a customer places their order with Trendsetter, what kind of lead time will they be looking at until they get their parts?
Yeah, from the factory lead time is 8 to 10 weeks, and that's pretty standard. We can be a little longer on customs, but not much.
Okay. And what about quick turn deliveries?
Yeah, a few years back, Minicon realized that many customers would get in a bind and needed product very quickly, and they implemented what we call the Rapid Proto line. And that is a line set up just to turn out 1 to 5 piece orders in 2 weeks or less. And we've had several experiences where customers had their product shipped the next day after they placed an order on the Rapid Proto line.
Wow.
So pretty powerful.
Yeah, gets them out of a bind pretty
Mhm.
quick, huh? So if you have any questions or comments, you can comment below, or you can reach Buck at holden-tech.com or Trendsetter at trendsetter.com.